So this is how I actually make every batch of my American buttercream. I start off with unsalted butter. I really love the type made by Whole Foods because it's pretty white in color and makes relatively white buttercream without too much extra work. I like to beat my butter on a medium speed for about 30 seconds, just until it's nice and smooth. And then I add in my vanilla bean extract or paste, I'm using my favorite vanilla bean paste in this case, and some fine salt. So I let that mix until the vanilla is fully incorporated. You want to mix on a low speed at first and then you can increase it, but if you go too fast in the beginning, sometimes your extract can shoot out of your bowl, and that stuff is too expensive to splash around. So now we basically made vanilla butter, as you can see here. Those beautiful specks are in there, but now it's time to sweeten things up. So we're gonna set this on the lowest speed, which on my KitchenAid is just stir, and then I'm gonna very gradually add in my 2-pound bag of powdered sugar. I add it straight in, I don't sift. Most powdered sugar in the US, if not all I think, has cornstarch in it, so you really shouldn't have too much of an issue with clumping unless you live in a really humid place or a place where powdered sugar just does come with clumps and doesn't include cornstarch. Now when I'm adding in my powdered sugar, a lot of times I get a little bit too aggressive or impatient and add it in super fast, so I love to drape a kitchen towel over my KitchenAid like I just showed you to prevent any powdered sugar clouds from kind of exploding out of your mixer, for lack of a better word. Halfway through, I like to scrape the sides of the bowl and just make sure things are really getting properly mixed together. And then I also like to add in my heavy cream. I always start with 2 tablespoons. You can always add more, but if you add too much and your frosting is too soft, it's going to lead to a lot of issues, whether you're trying to fill a cake with it or pipe with it or anything. So I'm adding in the rest of my powdered sugar now. You can see there are some little bits that are getting out of the bowl, but for the most part, most of it's sticking in there, which is the goal. So I'm just letting it mix, trust the process. It is messy, but it will come together in the end, I promise. If your mixer is having a really hard time mixing or really your frosting seems way too thick, you can always add in an extra bit of heavy cream, 1 tablespoon at a time as you do this. We're gonna do a consistency check at the end though, so as long as your mixer isn't struggling too much, wait till the end to really check that. So at this point in time, we've mixed in all of our powdered sugar and our frosting looks pretty good. I always err on kind of the thicker side because once you stir it by hand, a lot of times it gets thinner and easier to work with because you're pushing out any excess air, and that makes it silky smooth and easier to work with. So when I say stir by hand, I really mean just pushing the frosting around back and forth against the side of the bowl for a minute or two. And that sounds silly, but that truly is the trick to getting silky smooth buttercream. You can also mix your frosting on a low speed in your KitchenAid or the lowest setting for a couple minutes, but that extra stir by hand really makes a huge difference. And now it is time for our consistency test. I call this the spatula dunk, and I like to kind of dunk my spatula, for lack of a better way to put that, into my frosting and look at the frosting on the tip and see what it looks like. Here we have a nice little curl, and that is always the visual cue that I go for to see if my frosting is the right consistency. If the frosting on the tip seems a little bit too loose, you might want to add in a bit more powdered sugar. Or if it seems like it's sticking straight up in the air and there's no curl at all, you might want to add in a little bit more heavy cream to make it easier to work with. And that's it. Our buttercream is all ready to go. The recipe is up on Chelsweets.com, or you can Google Chelsweets frosting.